Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up, Frieza? Got another build today. This was kind of interesting. We're doing like something that's not like fighting game related. It's just like some cool stuff, some like eclectic, really cool stuff for the homie Brilliant. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's like I don't know if you got, well, Frieza, you got tattoos, right? So you know what flash tattoos are? Basically just like, you know, an artist's a tattoo parlor or artist like generic templated tattoos that they kind of have like ready to go in case someone just wants to walk in. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the theme today. It's pretty fun. But yeah, we're gonna do like a flash tattoo themed stick today. I'll show you guys the graphics in a second. I'm just gonna get like everything peeled off, wait for everybody to kind of come in, and I'll show you guys the graphics. What up, man? Did you hear what I said? Oh, is my mic is on, right? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure my mic is on. Yo, Strife, what up, man? What's goody? What's goody? What you guys get into over the weekend? I went to Iron Grid, one of my locals. You working? On Saturday. Yo, guess who was in town, bro? I don't know if you guys follow the Street Fighter like pro scene, but Capcom Cup finalist Dual Kevin was in town. His girl is actually a local of my area. Shout out to Dual Kevin. He was really nice, man. Just got to sit down. Really humble, really cool guy. Yeah, so yeah, Dual Kevin was in, and guess who played him? Me. I got the top 16. I played him. I was winner side all the way to top 16, and then I ran into Dual Kevin. Ain't no, yeah, I did Mother's Day thing. I did the Mother's Day thing yesterday as well. But Saturday I was free, so got to play. That was cool. I got to play Dual Kevin. Not for nothing, like I didn't win, but I wasn't a scrub neither. You know what I mean? Like I played to the best of my ability. I mean, being a non-pro player, you know, was pretty good. He's like a super pro player, you know what I mean? Like, dude qualified for Capcom Cup. I don't even know why he was not in Evo Japan. He would have got fired in that bracket too. Probably the best Rashid in the country. Him and JB, the homie JB. Probably two best Rashids in the country. Yeah, I'm gonna put my name on that. Yep, I would definitely say that. And then Space Boy was there. He got second place. That was nice too. Space Boy repping for the dub, of course. My Fightstick company. And then RMV also was there. Got pretty far in the bracket as well. So you just chilled out on Saturday. Oh, was that your birthday, Strife? That's cool, man. Happy birthday, bro. Belated. Yeah, nice, man. Congrats, bro. Happy birthday, bro. Alright, let me show you guys the graphics. So check this out. Really, really cool tattoo art. Really, really cool tattoo art. This is the front. Got just random stuff. That was the whole theme. Just make it like random tattoos. Like instead of it being a sleeve though, like someone's arm or their body, he wanted me to put it on like brickwork, which was really cool. So a lot of different ideas, a lot of different things here. Look at that. This is the sides. Little Amazon stuff, little like Americana stuff. Yeah, it's cool, right? So shout out to Brilliant. This is his tag right over here. We put stuff in the buttons. Super fun, right? Here's the bottom. And I didn't want to block a lot of this artwork here, so I actually made some custom foams that just go on the corners, but it circles the feet. You guys will see that later. But yeah, this is the artwork. Really cool, right? All right, let's get back to work. Also, I'm a little bit of a timer today, so I'm just gonna hustle, guys. If you don't mind, I'm literally just gonna hustle today. All right, let me go get my hardware kit. Get everything I need. 8. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So we're going to do the side panels like we normally do first. So I had done all the 3D printing stuff ahead of time. I did all the laser cutting stuff, obviously, ahead of time, which is why I have the panels. I did the artwork, obviously. Printed the artwork already. What else? LEDs I already had done. So basically, this is just like home stretch. I'm just putting this together. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to be able to build this today because I had to do all that prep work this morning. But wifey got the day off today, so she can handle the stuff that I usually do in the afternoon while I have to kind of cut it short. That's really about it. So I got a little bit more time today, so I figured let me just knock this out, get out of the way. I'm not sure if I'll be able to ship it today, but for sure I will be able to get the build done. I'll probably just like take photos and pack it up tonight or tomorrow. And we got some trappy beats today. So I just used like the YouTube free audio library to stream music. Sometimes it catches like a mute on Twitch. But for my YouTube fam that's tuning in, YouTube usually, well, obviously it's from YouTube and it's like the free library, so I don't get any copyright issues. Because like, believe me, I would love to just stream my normal music like I used to on Twitch exclusively. And I had it set up where if you watch the VOD, it would be muted. But I can't separate the channels like that on YouTube for some reason. That would be really dope if it was the same thing. Yeah, the way it would work on Twitch is like when I was live, you'd hear the music, right? But then on the VOD, on the VOD, you wouldn't be able to hear it, which is kind of dope. But yeah, that can't be apparently on YouTube. All right, guys, I'm gonna start. Oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna put the buttons in and everything. Okay, so we just popped in the artwork for the 2 button side panels. I'm gonna do the artwork for the front and rear panels. I wonder if those drum and bass playlists would catch a mute on Twitch. I get, yo, Strife, I mean, if it's from an artist that's like kind of on a label, yo, even my music, I don't know if you guys know this, but I make music too, and I have like production from like, but even my music, it gets flagged. Even my indie music gets flagged because I guess my distributor has uploaded the catalog on whatever checkers. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I thought I can get away with playing my own music, which I could probably make an argument and like send in the record. But at that point, man, it's just like whatever. I'm not gonna do that for one stream where I played music. You know what I mean? That's crazy to get popped up for playing. Yeah. But because, you know, like the Twitch doesn't know that I'm the artist, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm the producer. And in my case, it's usually I'm the producer. But yeah, you can, I could just tell I could send the request and say, like, send all my my publishing stuff and say, look, I actually own this music. You know what I mean? I actually am the producer. Metallica also got popped for their own stuff a while back. That's hilarious, bro. But see, the thing about major labels is that, like, the artist sometimes doesn't even own their own music. The label owns their music, and you can't do nothing about that neither. You know what I mean? Okay. So we're building out these panels. Looking really good so far. All right. Got one more panel to go, and then we can actually install some of the parts in there. The one pretty complex part about this build today is that, I don't know if you guys have seen my YouTube video about my favorite lever to build. It's like the auto DIY lever. Really, like, it takes a lot of parts. I'm gonna rebuild that here on stream today. Shouldn't take that long because it's kind of already pre-built. Like, some of it's already pre-built, but I do have to add the things that don't come with the pre-built kit. They're playing it live for some game content. That's crazy, man. Metallica is so dope, right? Bro, you love what you did with the cab? Oh yeah, it's right here, man. Yo, Frieza, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how it went over with the Vuelix guys. I didn't really post that online. I didn't post it anywhere besides, like, the Vuelix. On our Discord, of course. But I also, only place I put it public was, like, a little bit of Twitter. Yeah, I just posted pictures on Twitter, but I made, like, a video for the Trulix guys, Vuelix Trulix guys, on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Facebook, because that's where the group is. And I don't know, so they were kind of, like, mixed, because a lot of those guys are purists, bro. You know, they're like, it has to be like genuine Vuelix or whatever. But I have a Trulix though, which is like the Chinese versions of Vuelixes, right? So I feel like, I don't know. I get it if I had a regular Vuelix, I would just leave it. But since I have, like, everything on here is modded anyway, you know, I might as well make it my own. Sophia, Charlie's, what's up? What's going on, Sophia? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it wherever you're checking in from. Let me know what's up in the chat. They probably didn't like it. Yeah, they probably didn't like it. They're like 4 dudes that are like, oh, that's dope. But then they're like, why would you want to play like stickless on arcade cab? I'm like, bro, like, can you guys stop being boomers like for 1 second and just like like, yo, I'm just as old as those guys. I'm probably older than half of those guys, right? And they're still boomers in there. Like, okay, you want me to just look at my cab or play on the cab? You know what I'm saying? Look at the, like, play on the cab or look at the cab. Like, I'm not trying to just look at my cabs. Like, it's my cabs. I'm gonna make it the way I want it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look, I installed my own, I made a custom panel here. It's not the traditional layout. If you can see it, I have like the 6God thumb button. Probably got to zoom in or whatever. Yeah, people gonna hate, right? I hate that about humanity in general. Everyone's got an opinion about it. You know, like, people just can't let people rock. It's stupid. What's the point? It's usually the people that ain't got nothing else, like, they ain't really contributing. They always got something to say. You know what I mean? Like, they're not actually contributing to whatever it is. I just saw an interview with Magic Johnson. He was talking about how the new generation of, like, fans, they don't think, like, people were athletic back in the day, like in the 80s and 90s. Can you believe that? All right, as someone from that era, from, like, who watched basketball in the 90s, like, to say that people weren't athletic in the 90s? Are you stupid? Like, you ain't see no Clyde Drexler? You didn't see no Dominique Wilkins? You know what I mean? People bugging, bro. Like, all right, you guys are clearly too young to comment. Like, go accomplish something before you comment. You know what I mean? Yeah, basketball was a contact sport, bro. Yeah, you try to take off, you know, from the free throw line for a layup, you're getting smashed on the way down. Best believe. Isaiah Thomas will have 4 elbows in your face before you land. Dennis Rodman will pull you out the sky. They're banking on the foul, you know what I mean? They're always banking on the foul. Like, when you're trying to anticipate the foul, that's where I think it's like a little past the point. LeBron just listen. I like LeBron James, right? I don't really care where he is in the GOAT conversation, but you can't deny how talented that man is. You know what I mean? He's talented. Like, you don't get to his level and without just being a talented dude. I know people ain't trying to see him no more and are tired of seeing him, whatever. But like, don't put the man down. You know what I mean? It's not like he didn't win no championship. Whether or not the COVID one really counted, he still won the damn thing. You know what I mean? And he did win a championship in Miami. You know? I know he had a great cast, but whatever. Every great team has a great cast. You know? Like, just let him rock, bro. It's LeBron. Oh, people are such haters, bro. And he's 40 and still kicking ass. Like, come on, man. When has that ever happened? When has that ever happened, bro? We're just talking about haters in general. Just talking about haters in general, you know, whether it's like sports or whatever. Just people hating just for the sport of hating. And then most of the people who ever talk smack haven't really accomplished anything, you know, to back it up. Yeah, but you know, then it kind of went. It's kind of like the LeBron thing came up. We were talking about LeBron just because a lot of people just hate on LeBron just because. Why not? Woo, fire. Okay. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna work in like super speed today, just because I need to kind of be done by 4 p.m. with the physical build. Like I said, whether or not this is going to ship today is another thing, because I do, like, after I actually finish the build, I do have to test everything, and I test everything. What else? I take photos so it's documented that we did something, and yeah, we got to pack it up and all that good stuff. So I'm trying to get to that point. If I can get there before 4, great. If not, at least I want the build done. But I'm just trying to get through it today, guys. So I apologize if I don't have time to like explain stuff, or sometimes I do a little side quest here and there. But yeah, no side quests today, guys. Okay, USB panels are done. Whoa, come on, camera. This is the rear side. Pop, you'd kind of dig this. This is like flash tattoos. You know, just like random flash tattoos. And then it's on some brickwork. I mean, it is sad that LeBron lost in the first round against Minnesota, but Minnesota's on the come up, man. They deserve that one. Okay. Let me put this guy. I'm gonna use my second cab over here. Put this stuff down. All right, let's go ahead and start working on the main panel. Actually, nope, never mind. I'm gonna build the lever first. Let me build this lever out. I love how you phrase it like, Pop, you dig this? Like I didn't have a choice. I mean, listen, Pop, the other alternative is just anime waifus. The alternative was anime waifus. So, you know. I'm gonna go with you do. See, you see? Come on, we've been hanging out on chat for years now. I kind of know something about you, you know? I got his ass. When you phrase it like that, I agree. Yeah. Got your ass. All right. So this is an auto DIY V5 lever. It's already already modded JLF. Okay, but we're gonna further mod it. So this is like already $65. This lever is like $130, guys. I swear to God, it's insane. Okay, first step is that we are gonna install a shuriken lever. So this is gonna go bye-bye. This is the stock PCB. This is coming out. Just like that. That's gonna be right there. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna stash this. I'm actually gonna be able to use this for a future build, so I will stash this over here. Okay. Yeah, I could have just built the kit, but I figured because I kind of wanted some extra parts, I just bought a fully modded one already, like Arcade Shock mods them already. And then, yeah. And then I was just going to snag the rest of the parts. My entire Reddit is finding a cool place. Wait, finding a cool looking car and see if there's an anime waifu in the side. Oh my God. I hate Reddit, bro. Reddit is like the most poisonous place on the internet. All right, so stock spring is coming out. This is a 1 pound spring. I'm putting in a 1.5 inch spring. This is the stock actuator, which is a 12.5 actuator. You have more actuators here, which I'll include. I'll just give this to Brilliant. Okay, I pop that in there, but we're replacing it with a much more heavy-dutier, the heavy-dutier stainless steel version of it. That's gonna go here. Okay. Got the heavy duty. And then that's gonna pop in right there. Okay. So now we have this like, whoa. Why is this not even moving? What happened here? Is this spring too big? There's something up with this. The spring is like too... Maybe the actuator is too thick or something like that. Yeah, there is something definitely wrong with this. Hold on. I wonder why they Why? Alright, hold on. I actually just realized another thing. We have to put the replacement shaft in. Let me see how this all comes along together. This is kind of crazy right now. Yo, Skills, what up, fam? How's your weekend, bro? Yeah, this spring is way too thick or something. I might have to go in my stash and pick another one. This is crazy. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why this ain't fitting. Yeah, it's the spring. What the hell? Hold up. I have spares. I have spares. It's a good thing I do have spares because I actually use these on my own setups. So now I'm kind of worried. Like, why is this not working like it's supposed to? Okay, that one works. Oh, wait, actually, no. Let me see, hold up. Is that okay? I feel like it's too tight. I feel like there's like one extra coil that is not allowing me to make this like... You know what? I feel like this is like already tight. What the hell? Actually, no, it's okay. There we go. I think we got it. Hey, Bizarre Mike. What's up, man? How was your weekend? Yeah, we definitely are. You're definitely on the right stream when I say stuff like, the shaft is too tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm always good for one of those guys. Nanya, what's up? Sorry, I missed you. My YouTube fam, what's going on, guys? Shout out to the YouTube fam. Okay. Second thing I got to do, let me put this away. I have to populate this custom PCB. This is a shuriken lever. Weekend was pretty good. Mother's Day kind of sucked. Did it? Dude, that's not cool. Why did it suck? That's terrible, man. Okay, so this switch replaces the main motherboard, right? And I like this because you can replace just the individual switches versus, what do you call it? The whole PCB. So, and you can do like some crazy cool custom stuff. Like for instance, you can make it so that like up is harder to press so that you don't get random jumps because you could change the switch just for up. Think about that. Like, do you guys get random jumps and when you didn't need to? Imagine making like the up switch a little bit stiffer than everything else. It's actually kind of cool, right? I feel like that's some tech that like people don't really explore because you have individual control of the switches. You know what I mean? Shout out to you for working honest day of work and chilling, bro. Yeah, this is literally a day of work, man. A lot of people just think like because it's video game related that it's not work. I get that a lot, actually, especially from people who are not, I guess, like gamers or like people like outside of like, you know, our little scene here, our little bubble. Yeah, a lot of people always like, oh, hey man, like, you know, they just assume that this is not work, it's all fun. But it's like, you know how many hours of work, even just to get to this point where I am right now with this particular build? Like, just to get to this point, it's been what, like 12 hours? All I do is play with shafts all day, bro. Yeah, I know. Mother's Day is rough for you. Okay, enough said, bro. You don't have to go that far. But you know, I hope you celebrate with your wife, bro. You know? I know you got kiddos and stuff like that. Hopefully that went well. Okay. So I got most of the lever built out. I do have one more thing to add, which is my custom dust washer. But I do have to get it from the other room. I'll be right back. Dust washer. Here we go. Got it. And I need my card scraper to remove the sharp edge, which is right here. And yeah, that should be good. Bro, like I said, guys, this lever is literally like, this is like $130 lever. It's insane. Yeah, Brilliant, our client, he was like, I want the lever you made the YouTube video with. I was like, are you sure about that, dude? Because like, these are not cheap. Like, all the components is like a lot of dough. And he's like, yep. He's like, go for it. Okay. What's up, Snecky? I just came in stream. First thing I heard you say was play with shafts all day. That's correct. Yep. That's what we do. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna I'm gonna make that my like Twitch title, like of my stream title. I play with shafts all. Playing with your shaft all day. Please do. Pop, aren't you an admin? I think you could change my stream title. Okay, that was super messy. Got too many items on my table, man. I started to get like a little OCD about like my workspace. One time I got yelled at my old job when I was a technician working for Apple. This is before I was like I got promoted to be like a leader. I was like one of the technicians, right? And I got yelled at by one of my coworkers, who I really respected, by the way. So it wasn't no thing. Like, I'm glad he told me, because it was like a life lesson that I just like worked really sloppy. It was like I did good work, but I worked really sloppy. You know what I mean? And he was like, dude, like, you cannot work like that. He's like, I understand you're fast and you get stuff done, but bro, like, you can't work like that, bro. It looks crazy. I was like, you know what, man? That's why I love you. It ended up being one of my best friends. But ever since that day, like, I kind of get like a little OCD about my workspace being neat, you know? Bonk the stream, sit tight, folks. Wow. I'm just waiting for the day I can get my Vuelix arcade. Still waiting on the space and money. Nanya, can I give you some advice, brother? It ain't all that cracked up to be, dude. As an owner of a cab, it's kind of not. I hate to say this, it's not worth it, dog. It's not that worth it. If you have like a good PC setup, you're gonna just end up using your PC setup versus the cabs. I'm just telling you this, you know, it's like, it's kind of more the novelty than anything. And then once the novelty wears off, you're just like, okay, I just have a giant piece of machinery sitting here, you know? Yeah, it looks cool in the cave and everything. But like, if I could tell my old self, like, you know, go back in time, I would just tell my old self not to bother. You know, like, real talk. It's just like, dude, look how much space it takes, and they just sit here. Yo, D-Bis, what's up, man? I just got a Real Arcade Pro when visiting Japan. It's a PS2 version. Been trying to mod some buttons onto it for the menu control. Any tips? It's really hard, dude. You're gonna eat. The best bet is just get a Brook adapter. Get the PS2 Brook adapter, which I don't even know if they still make it, to be honest with you. Oh, actually, no, they don't even make it, because that was for PS4. Yeah, you probably have to gut it and put like a new PCB in it, bro. Or you could try to just use a regular Brook converter. Yeah, just get the regular Brook converter. It got USB. If it doesn't have USB, you're kind of screwed. All right, I think we're gooch, guys. There we go. Okay, lever's made, guys. $160 lever. Okay, $10 ball top, maybe $6 ball top, $25 shaft. Right. Got a replaceable black shaft. Okay. And then we got my custom dust washer. Adds a couple bucks there, maybe like $6. $65 just for the base Auto DIY V5 modded JLF. Another $15 for a Shuriken PCB. Another $10 just for the switches. Another like $5 just for the stainless steel actuator. I don't know, do the math, man. Plus shipping and all that. Maddough.net. Super expensive lever. It better work really good though. Okay. Now that's set. Let me actually pack up all the rest of this stuff. Yo, Joe Macon, what up? Korean. No, this is not a Korean lever. It's a custom built JLF. That took way more time than I expected, guys. I don't know if I can actually make my deadline of finishing this by 4. Okay. I'm vibing, waiting on an Amazon drop off. Nice, man. What you getting? Something cool? In world news, did you guys hear the U.S. and Canada has settled their little dispute for the time being, their tariff trade war. So we have settled on a 30%. Everybody dropped 115%. So the US ends up with a 30% tariff on Chinese imported goods. And then I think China is 115 or something like that. Oh, what did I say? Yeah, with China, my bad. What did I say? Brooke, that is? Hold on. What's up, Tokyo? Any arcade build? Hold on. I think I gotta put holes in it. I'm using more for shmups, just like the authenticity. That's cool. Oh, I said Canada, my bad. Yeah, now you know what it is? I was looking at your name and I just like, we still beefing? Yeah. But yeah, it's like, but all the other tariffs stand, like Japan, like, okay, guys, I'm going to warn you right now. All the parts for arcade, not good, not Nanya. It's not good because I was just about to explain. The only part that I really like get for myself sometimes is PCBs. So I get PCBs from, I sometimes order the GP2040 open source ones using like the Chinese manufacturers. Honestly, there's no one else that can do it. For like a decent rate with the same quality, and yeah, like that was impacted. So I just stopped making them. I just relied on other people who still had stock in the U.S. like Focus Attack, and I found this other guy on Amazon that sells them. So yeah, I've just been like buying them off there, you know, instead of like making them myself and making a little profit. But at this point, I'm not even making any profit on those. So yeah, it's been a little rough. And then also like the parts. They're gonna get more expensive. Like, luckily enough, and not enough time has passed to make the U.S. inventories of these parts run out. So, like, the Arcade Stick store still had inventory for the main buttons that I use, which is like the Chamba Gravities. So I wasn't impacted in that sense, but like, I'm pretty sure like going forward, the price is gonna go up because these tariffs are stuck. You know, at least for now. We have 90 days at least. That's 3 months. Yep. We're gonna meet Pop. That's like our running joke, man. We're gonna smuggle Pop into the US. Hey, Corbs. All the parts about to be expensive, especially brickboard. Yeah, I mean, they come from Taiwan. I don't know, basis. I don't know what rate Taiwan is, though. The one thing about Taiwan is that we support Taiwan because they're like the other China. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like we may have an incentive to support them. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, if anything, things are just gonna be expensive. It is what it is. But I will tell you, like, I don't get a lot of orders like I used to since this whole thing has been going down because everyone's just afraid to spend money. You know what I mean? So it's been kind of tough, guys. Yeah, like, this administration is definitely not friendly to small businesses. I don't care what anybody says. Because somewhere, even if you're like, unless, I don't even know how you could be fully American as far as like, you know, as far as like all the things that need to be manufactured. Unless you make your own stuff, it's just really hard. But I think everybody's gonna get impacted in some way. Oh well. We get to vote again in 4 years, so we'll see how that goes. Not friendly for us too in Canada. We don't want to order from the U.S. sadly, because yeah, of course, it's crazy, bro. You guys are about to go on a strike. The Canada Mail, right? I know this because my shipping software warned me. Extra charge and delay. Yeah, man, that's crazy. My shipping software for my business, it literally sent the email out, was like, oh, okay, Canada Post is about to strike. And, you know, they warned us that they're going to strike. So, yeah, they're like, ship UPS or just don't ship to Canada. It's crazy, man. We had one 6 months ago, and I closed business because of that. You closed your own business because of that? You couldn't ship? That's crazy, man. What's up, Rel? See you, fam. Rel, how you feeling, bro? I used to sell figures online. I stopped it till it's fixed. Damn, bro. That sucks, man. So it's about to happen again, right? Fortunately, I kind of been using UPS anyway as my main courier for international, just because they just make it easy. They have like these international flat rates that are like, they're expensive, but it's just, they're cheaper than the post office, and they guarantee it to get there like within like 2 days, two to 3 business days, which is like unheard of. Like, I'd be shipping stuff out to the UK faster than it'll get to like California. You know, like I'll have a commission from the UK or whatever, or someone order like an enclosure from the UK. I'll ship it out with that service, a UPS worldwide service, and then like it'll get there in 2 days. Meanwhile, my California or like Illinois customer are like, you know. Yeah, what up, Rel? You good, bro? Someone say Mitsu parts are made in Japan. Yes. No, those two companies make stuff in Japan, but I think there's like a 25% tariff on Japan because we can't use the bathroom. Wait, can't use the bathroom. I eat nasty besides banana applesauce, bruh. Man, that sucks, man. Yeah, they're like very proudly Japanese. You know what I mean? Very proudly Japanese. Like I don't think they would ever like. I think they'd probably rather close up shop rather than you know, export their manufacturing to another country. Sorry guys, I'm screwing down all the terminals because they rattle if you don't do this, and I don't want my customers complaining that their stick is rattling. I'm in a little pain, but Iceman case helps. Nice. Yeah, everybody give Rel some good vibes. He just recently got some surgery. If that's what we're talking about. Rel's one of the homies from the Discord channel, so. I'm surprised how quick I got parts from Australia. Joe, you're in the UK? You guys were supposed to have all these things made in the US instead. Yo, I did not know that Royal Mail for you guys was owned by Germans. That's crazy. I was like, what? Someone told me that. They're like, yeah, Royal Mail is like it's like a third, what's it called? It's run like a corporation. It's owned by Germans. I was like, what? That's wild. I mean, nothing against the Germans. It's just, I didn't expect like Royal Mail of like the country to be run by another country. It's just awkward. I had no clue. %75% ran by German. I mean, that's a big, that's pretty big, man. With a name like Royal Mail, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, King Charles deliver, right? One of them. One of them gotta deliver it. My birthday's this week, man. No job. Anything will help. Years of bad political decisions. Why we're here. Gotta admit, everything sounds cooler when you put the, yeah. Well, I don't know about cooler. It just definitely sounds more important. I don't know if cooler is the right word for that, Pop. Definitely important. It's your birthday, Rel? Wait, Nanya, are you from the UK too? Royal blue is a nice shade of blue. I like royal blue a lot. Canadian Air Force or Canadian Royal Air Force? I don't know. I don't think cool is the word though. I think like prestigious is a better word. Right? Prestigious or like luxurious, maybe. Not even luxurious. I mean, royal in its own is it's the word royal is an adjective in its own right. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't say cool. Oh, you're in the U.S. Okay, cool. Yeah. But I feel you about where we are in the state of things, Nanya. Definitely affecting everybody that I know. It's kind of crazy, man. Royal with cheese. Bizarro, I think there's something called like a royal with cheese. A McRoyal. I don't even know what that would be, dude. LSM, Big Mac. McRoyal. LSM, what's going on? Pulp Fiction, bruh. Oh, the movie? Was that in the movie, Bizarro? All right, we're attaching this lever, guys. So we're getting the board in, and we're putting the lever in right now. Guys, we're actually wondering what's happening with this particular build. Okay, let's get this tightened. Tight like a tiger. Okay. Whoa. You know, man, I'm gonna dedicate one day to watching like all those old movies like that. Like Pulp Fiction's a good one. What's that other one? With damn. Multipass. What movie is that? Not Austin Powers. I don't really honestly, I don't really like Mike Myers. I think Mike Myers is the Fifth Element. Yeah, Fifth Element's fire. Office Space. There you go. Thanks, guys. Office Space is fire. Like, I don't like Mike Judge's comedy too much. Like, I just think he's too corny, bro. Yeah, Office Space is the best, man. Guys, did my wife walk past again? Hold on. Oh, you're still here? I was like, wait a minute. Okay. So fun fact, the other side of my lab is actually my laundry room, so if you see anybody just walking through. Yo, Quippy, thanks so much for the follow. Tectoro, thanks so much for the oh no, Tectori won the jump game. Nice. You think sticks are expensive, man? DDR metal knockoff pads, 2,000. Oh yeah, I know about that. I kind of want like a DDR setup, but I don't really have the space for it because it's just, well, you could fold them up, but I just feel like I'm not gonna play it enough to. I have soft pads, which is whack. I know. Robocop with a sub, thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Okay. Here's the top artwork. Super cool, right? I don't even know if I'm allowed to. I think I have to censor this. Right? There you go. There you go. I gotta censor that. Whoa, no! Are we allowed to do this? Am I gonna get in trouble? Don't report me, guys. So if you guys are just kind of tuning in, our build is, the artwork is based around something called flash tattoos. So, flash tattoos are, the tattoos are like templated already. They're like, just say you went into like a tattoo shop, they may already have like designs like from a book that you could pick from. It's too late, my channel's done for. Oh well. You guys saw tattoo boobies. The one movie I like is Mila Jovovich. Before I start hating her. Uh-oh, hold on, guys. Got it. Looks like it belongs in a Cali barcade. Yeah. Wait. I feel like all the misfits are on Kick, right? All the people that got banned from Twitch are on Kick. Like, you're like basically a controversial figure of some sort. Kick is a Wild West. They're probably gonna start cracking down. I don't know, but they're kind of making it. They're advertising it as like the place where you can express yourself and be racist or something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like people like that will probably be the one. They'll probably stream on Kick. Pretty much. I don't really know much about Kick. Like, I haven't even... The only thing I know about Kick is that they have an F1 team, which... Because I watch F1. Kick Sauber. Oh! Break yourself, fool. Allowed to be racist is a selling point for Kick. Yeah, probably, bro. I mean, like, it's like a not unspoken thing, you know? Is it called Kick? It's called Kick, yeah. No, I don't think it's because of that. I mean, that's pretty funny that you say that, though, Quippy. It's pretty funny. Hold on, guys. I'm just getting some bolts off camera. Okay. I know people who got offered a deal with Kick. That was pretty good. Went there to support them. The UI is pretty much Twitch from Wish. And 90% of the people are trolls. Oh, really? They went back to Twitch. Really? Like, wait, it was like a streamer that you followed, Pop? Dude, I don't even have the app. Rich is a dumpster fire with drama that I don't know any of this stuff, guys. I just kind of like stick to my little pocket in the fighting game community. You know what I mean? Just support the homies. That's about it. Like, I don't actually like YouTube's another thing, but Twitch, I don't actually go like randomly go on Twitch. Like, I gotta, if I'm on Twitch, it's because I left it on from when I was streaming, or I raided somebody, or like I'm watching a tournament. But other than that, I don't like try to look for content on Twitch. I don't know why. It's just like not part of my daily routine or whatever. Not for any reason. I'm not trying to like say I don't support anybody. I'm just saying it's just not part of like what I do. Like, you know what I mean? Usually you know what it is? I spend so much time on my computer that I don't even want to look at my computer. Hey, Jackwagon, what's up, man? Happy Monday. Yep. Just trying to grind it out. Get some work done. I mostly watch retro streamers during the day, unless I'm on. Like, what do you mean by retro? They're doing like speed runs type thing? Alright, guys, here we go. I'm gonna peel this off for you guys. Should I censor the boobies over here? I feel like I need to censor the boobies. Hold on, I'm just gonna put this here for now. There we go. How did we do? Yep. I don't even know if I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Am I? Is it count? If it's art? I don't know. Speedrunners, okay, really. Better safe than sorry? Yeah, true. Hot tub, hot tub streams. Oh my god. Who's the famous streamer Amaranth? She, like, apparently she's married, and, like, her husband said she was cheating. Like, she was on... You know what's funny about this? She actually streamed on Kick. And they had, like, a massive argument, like a 20-hour argument on Kick about her cheating on... I mean, what do you expect? She's, like, a thought, you know what I mean? She's, like, a... She's, like, an OnlyFans... Like, isn't that what she does? She's, like, a porn star. So it's, like... How are you gonna get mad at your wife if she's a porn star for cheating on you? They must have some unwritten rules, right? You can only bang people if there's like a contract or something like that. So weird, dude. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, they had like a 20-hour argument, something like that. I saw this on my Twitter feed. Dude, Twitter just gives me the most random things now. It's like stuff you're not even interested in, dog. They just like, here, man, watch this. Here's some politics that you didn't ask for. It's just like, ugh. X is the worst right now. It's actually like, I try to avoid it unless I need to use it for work. Right, some people do anything for money. That's true. Honestly, it's probably just a scam. Like, they probably it's probably a whole skit they planned out. Let's have an argument on stream so people could rage out and then... I mean, like, look, I have no idea about these people. Like, I just know it because I saw it on X and it got fed to me, right? Like, I don't follow these people or nothing. Instagram starting to annoy you? Because everyone's, like, being a creator or stuff like that? But at least, like, you know what I mean? At least, like, Instagram is, like, it's a place for creators to make content for people. You know what I mean? So you should expect, like, to get content, at least, in that format. But, like, X is on some other stuff. I mean, it was supposed to just be, like, a communication platform. Now it became, like... I don't know, with like Elon taking it over, it's like just straight up a political. It's like politics gets fed to you because everyone with check marks gets like priority. It's crazy, bro. Find Threads annoying. Yeah, Threads is all I hear on Threads is people complaining, bro. I don't know. Socials is stupid.
Afternoon work.
But listen, I have some pretty like good metrics on socials because like I kind of like have to because I run a business, but I don't actually use socials like the way I don't consume socials like kids do. I just kind of use it to make content for my business. So it's kind of like I know when I'm getting fed some nonsense, so I just turn it off. I usually only scroll through when I'm in the bathroom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like stuff like that, you know. Hey Queen, what up Queen? I see you. Sorry, YouTube got a little bit of a lag from what I heard. What I heard, like when I could tell because if I say something to a YouTube chat, and then like they'll reply back a little later. All right, got the top done. Let's start building out these sides. Let me go get my sides. Queen, what you been doing? I'm pretty sure you gave up on Tekken and stuff, right? You still playing Marvel? You're more of like a variety streamer, right, Queen? You just play whatever's popping, right? Yeah, Queen Dream's on YouTube. Crazy. She's usually on Twitch. Alright guys, I'm building in my custom corners. I gotta repeat this because I don't want people getting twisted. When I do these custom corners, I only do this for my commissions because I have full control over my commissions. If I mess up, and I can kick out another part and I have time for that. But these things take about 2 hours to make a whole set, and I don't really have the bandwidth to make one for every single order that I have. I may think about taking some custom orders for it, but like I'll give you an example. My last stream, if you guys were here, my 3D printer went out and I had to spend like 2 hours to fix it off stream. It kind of cut into my day because I was going to stream the whole day. But yeah, I was like, well, I'm going to end it at a certain spot. Like, I got to fix my printer so I can actually continue on. Like I couldn't do this commission, for instance, until I fixed my 3D printer, which was kind of bunk. But yeah, you play everything, right? Gotta lock in though. Queen, yo, I want you to come out and DJ beatdowns one time. Let's talk business. I don't know like what your rates would be, but I would love for you to do that. That would be really dope. Hold on, man. Yeah, I messed up. I would love to DJ my own event, but I can't because I'm just busy doing too many things. But I think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna like if I'm gonna do that where I have a DJ, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna advertise it like it's gonna be a party, okay? So that it's more like because I don't want it to be like Nerd Fest. You know what I mean? And like the DJ gets ignored. I don't want to do that. I want to be like, okay, this is a party and we're gonna have video games, something like that. So I'm thinking maybe because I have like I kind of have like an anniversary with my business. I might do that. I'll think about it. Or if anything, October during Halloween. I think that would be the best situation actually. I'll holler at you though. You gotta spin. No, okay. You know what would be dope? Like I can warm up. And then you could take it down the rest of the night type thing. Whatever. Something like that. Listen, I got a lot of friends that are DJs, but it'd be dope because like you're kind of in the scene too, you know what I mean? I want to put on people that like can catch the vibe properly. Because like, I don't know, some DJs don't even think like gamers are people. Yeah. You guys ever get that? You guys ever get like vibed on because you're a gamer? And like you're beyond the average people that just play 2K gamer and Fortnite gamer, you know what I mean? Like you actually care about the culture gamer. Do people get on your shit about that? I hate that. You know, like someone tried to tell me like a skateboarder. They're like, oh man, like, because I used to skate too. They're like, well, why do you spend so much time with the gaming stuff? It's like, you know, you should like really get back into skating or whatever, snowboarding and all that, which I used to do. And I was like, you know what, man? It's like you think you're like, because you're so engrossed in your little hobby, it's like you think that is everything. When in reality, there's more gamers than there are skaters and snowboarders. You know? Like, think about that. They had to think twice about that. All the time. No, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean, Skills. Come on, man. Damn, bro. Can't win. Hold on, guys. I made this too tight. This is why these are still prototypes and I can't release this. Because there's just so many little caveats with this system. Okay, I did it. I did it. Okay. Maybe Blaster heard about it. They banned cell phones from schools in my province and teenagers are freaking out. Yeah, like what are they gonna do, right? You did hear about that? Blaster, you know what's invading my social media feed? I don't even know why. Actually Pop too, but it isn't really, it's more like a Blaster thing because he's closer to Toronto. But like the whole Mandem accent, you know what I'm talking about? You know what that is? The whole Toronto Mandem accent. It's like, it's kind of like a hip hop thing. Yo, they talk so dumb. This is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, you're, what's up, fam? You a Gerbert, fam? You a Gerbert, fam? You a waste youth. You a waste youth, fam. Like, do people really talk like that around you? Like, you guys sound like leprechauns. You sound like Jamaican leprechauns, bro. Oh my god, bro. Don't ever. Oh my god. If I ever heard someone talk like that at me, I'll be like, yo, the hell you guys saying right now? Use a waste youth, fam. Like, what? Crody? He's be saying Crody? Hey, Crody? Queen Dream, you know what I'm talking about? Are these... Yeah, these are prototype. These are prototype corners. And I'm actually struggling with it right now because of their prototypes, because sometimes it doesn't fit properly. Drake talked about it. I think it has some root in Jamaican slang. No, it 100% has root in... You could tell it's Caribbean, but even Jamaicans be making fun of it because Jamaicans is like, you know, like Queen Dream. You know what I'm talking about. These guys, their patois ain't even right. Their patois ain't even right. You know what I mean? Like, they be saying the dumbest shit. They be saying, like random things and just adding bumbleclot to the end of it. You know, it's like wild shit. Like, what? What is he talking about? Listen, man. Oh, my God. This is like straight disrespect. Use a waste youth, fam. And everything's mandems. Can't tell if they're from UK, Toronto. No, you could tell they're from Toronto because they got like a leprechaun accent, dog. Like they got like an extra leprechaun action going on. Oh no, they need to go. Toronto accent need to go. That shit's corny, dog. All right, guys, see? These are why these are prototypes. I'm having a rough time putting these in. Sometimes I need to put a spacer to make these fit, but right now, this is actually not fitting because it's too thick. Pause. So I gotta go and sand these down or something, which is gonna take extra time, which I ain't planned for none of this. All right, here we go. I'm literally sanding these down. Now, this is why I won't sell these yet. Toronto leprechaun crazy. Yo, you know I'm right. They sound like Jamaican leprechauns from Scotland. Y'all fam. Y'all fam. You's a waste youth fam. Who thinks that's cool to talk like that? Does Drake talk like that on the real? Ain't no way Drake talk like that. He know better. I actually have Scotland roots. Guys, yeah, this is hold on. Struggling over here. I feel like I might break it, so I have to be very careful. What if I just push down over here? Hold on, I'm gonna try something different. You live in an Italian neighborhood, and the biggest, some people, wait, hold on. And some people speak like the biggest New York Italian stereotype, like Sopranos. That's Jersey. Yeah, no, that accent is 100% made up. It's not made up. It's a amalgamation of like New York. You know what I mean? Guys, this is dead ass stuck. Like I'm in trouble. I either have to like yank it out with a lot of force or smash it in with a lot of force. I can't do both without possibly breaking it. I'm in like a really tough spot. Let's see. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I got an idea. I'll just take the bolt off. There we go. Okay. If I take the bolt off, then I can actually just move the whole thing. Okay. There we go. You know what? Let me sand this thing down. Maybe that will help. What if I sand this thing down? gonna do this kind of off the camera here, guys. Yeah, guys, this is rough. Oh, I think we did it. I think we did it. Woo! Where'd that screw go? I got a weird mix of a Montreal English and French accent. Yeah, but at least you guys don't sound like leprechauns from Jamaica, bro. It's crazy. Look it up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's called, like, easiest way to look it up is, right, like Toronto, Mandems. Mandem accent. M-A-N-D-E-M. Toronto Mandem. Look it up. Oh my god. Chew, thanks for the follow. Dang, guys. Butter sauce with a follow, thank you. This is what happens when you be prototyping stuff, guys. Okay. Come on. This bolt's not going in, guys. Oh, wait, it is? Is it? Positivity, thanks for the sub, man. Oh, Posito. Pasta. Did I say it right? I probably messed it up. Let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, I might have to pause stream, guys. Might not be able to finish this today if this continues on like this. Oh, damn. I have to, I don't know, I have to make an adjustment just for these little 3D corners. I have to probably print them again. Or I have to sand them down. That's my only two options at the moment. I don't understand how I got the other corners in so easily. I'm just gonna sit and sand these down for like 5 minutes, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Did not expect this, and I'm probably not going to be able to finish on time. I do need to finish by 4, because I have to go do some family stuff. But yeah, this is probably not going to allow me to finish. I never had this issue before, because I never, like I said, the thing about acrylic, guys, is that it, acrylic, even though you order one size, it can be multiple variants of like the size. It could be off by like almost like 0.5 inches. No, not 0.5, 0.05 is usually like the variance from what I found. It's kind of crazy. Yep, this is the pitfalls of prototyping. And I knew this was eventually going to happen. Out of all the builds I've done with these types of corners, I knew something like this could happen, so this is why I'm only doing this for my builds. I'm only doing these for commissions. I didn't want anyone to ever run into this. What time is it, guys? Yeah, it's 3:30. Yeah, I probably won't be able to finish. Okay. Let's see if that did anything. All right, bro. Yeah, usually I would have had a bounce by now too, because I usually have that same duty, but wifey was off from work today, so hooking me up, giving me a little bit more time to work today before we gotta hop in a dad life. Any other dads out there or mommies out there? Shout out to all the FGC moms out there. You know what I mean? Hopefully you had a good Mother's Day yesterday. Got to spend time with the fam. Come on. Okay, I think we managed to get most of it in. Just get that. Okay, we did it, guys. Somehow or another, we did it. A lot of force, a lot of energy, but we did it. Whew. Now I'm worried about the other side, though. So I think I'm gonna have to. Let me just do a test fit before we even proceed. Let me do a test fit. Let me see how this is gonna look. Okay, I think this is gonna be okay. Yeah, okay, this is allowing us to slide this in pretty easily, so I'm confident that I could just finish this part. Okay. I will tell you, though, this case is literally as snug as I can get. You know what? I am going to buff these sides down. Okay, let's get the wiring in right now. And do this rather quickly, actually. Let's get that going. But yeah, we did muscle through that. Dude, I was sweating, dog. I'm still sweating. Crazy. Let me get the Brook PCB up on my screen. Documents, Fightstick stuff. Brook. What's this called again? We're using the Gen 5X PCB today. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I got this going on right now. We gotta see. Just gotta have that up for the LEDs. All right, we're gonna work light speed right now, guys. Make up some time. So we're gonna pop in the ground cables right now. They're like the black cables. And then we gotta do the signals. We gotta plug in the LEDs still, so a little bit more work to do. Like I said, I'm just gonna grind out till 4. See how much I can get done, which leaves me with like 25 minutes. Probably won't get there, but we'll see. So the ground wires are always like, they come in like a chain typically when you buy like the wire kits. So they're pretty easy to wire up. You just plug in the black cables on each button, and then try to put them in an order that is like clean, like that. You see how it's kind of like in a line. And then the blue, like when you see like the blue or purple red cables, these are the punches. Like the yellow orange cables, those are the kicks. And they're all in length order, so all you have to do is plug them in length order. Okay, punches are in. Let's do the kicks. How's your day going, guys? Hopefully, you haven't been struggling like I have. What's up, Carlitos? How you been, bro? Carlitos, are you guys still playing? Like, where are you guys playing Third Strike outside of the arcade? Are you guys still doing Fightcade? Like, what's the way to fight people online? Still Fightcade? Seems like it, right? I always hear like mixed things about Fightcade. Fightcade, but we on a cabs heavy. Is ST different on Fightcade? Like, it's not the right speed, right? You got to play at like the different speed. Am I wrong? What's 4? Got to pick up the kiddos? No, 4. I just gotta step out with wifey. Fightcade kind of faster, right? That's what I thought. So when you go back on cab, are you way off? That must be crazy. I feel like your inputs would be crazier. I feel like if you're coming from if you're practicing more in a slower game, and then you play on faster, I think you would adapt faster. But honestly, if you're playing on a slower game, and then going back to a faster game, no, if you're playing on a faster game going to a slower game, I think your inputs would get all messed up because your muscle memory would be like super off. All right, we're doing speed wires today, guys. You get on, you're drunk. That's not good, man. More power to you. Do you, but can't be concentrating like that. That's one of the reasons the event that I run I run an event called Beatdowns and Beers, guys. It's at a brewery, and obviously I want people to buy beer so I can still continue to use the venue, and they allow us to rock out. But one of the big things is that, like, one time I threw a tournament there and people were drinking, and like, yo, Kudo, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was this really top Chun-Li player in Street Fighter V. His name was Kudo, and Kudo lived in New York for quite some time. So Kudo came one time to compete, And yeah, he didn't realize how strong craft beer was, and had a beer mid-tournament, and then lost after he had the beer. And you know what's even funnier is that he lost to the guy that he lost to, right? The guy that he had lost to was the guy that he beat and put into losers. Like, he got eliminated from the tournament from the guy that he put into losers earlier in the tournament. So he got cooked. The 3S community over here is big. Yeah, I know about that. Tommy Two Step and all the homies. What's up, Game Droid? Crafting's going. I had a little bit of an issue earlier, because like the reason why I don't do these 3D printed sides for every single order is, number one, they take too long to make, and then the other situation is that because of the different variances of acrylic, sometimes they don't fit properly. So I ran into that just now. I've never ran into that into any other build, but I knew it could happen because the variances of the acrylic is so different from like order to order. So yeah, this time around I actually ran into it, and I got cooked by it because the 3D printed corner is actually too small. And if I make them bigger, then every single job that I do will be too loose, which that may be the what's that? The better evil? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. That may be the better situation, but I made them kind of like in the middle for the time being, so that, because for the most part they're just right or they're a little loose, but I've never had it too tight. So this is the first time that it's way too tight, and I needed to shave down some of the 3D print. So yeah, that's the first time that happened. And like I said, I knew it could happen, but first time I actually experienced it, which I'm glad, because now I can make some adjustments to it. You know what I mean? I can make some adjustments. Okay, guys, so we got most of the wires plugged in. Okay, we got most of the wires plugged in. Let me just put some zip ties down. Time 43. I don't know, man, maybe. I never really played the game like that though, Carlito, so like I'm not really any good at it, nor do I really understand the game. So I'll probably just be a casual spectator, watching everybody cook, watching everybody get beat by bass. I love watching CVS2 on tournament though. Okay. Got most of this plugged in. Skull King, thanks for the raid, bro. Appreciate that. Welcome in everybody from Skull King's chat. What are you guys up to? Woo! All right. Let's plug in the bottom. One, two, wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skills is back. Skills is back. Okay, snip. Thanks, Skull King. Appreciate the follow, bro. Hopefully you had a good stream. I'm trying to get to the point where at least I can get the bottom closed up for you guys. And then I could just continue on, because at least most of it will be done. And I could just finish up all the small things after. But I think we're like making pretty good progress at this point. We definitely caught up. Because, yeah, the corner's not fitting. Kind of threw me for a big loop, man. I was working. I'm still sweating from that. So we're plugging in the wires for the LEDs. You guys see I have the LEDs arranged already. See that there? And then this is the bottom panel. Okay. All right, guys. I think we got this panel in safely without any complications. Okay, let's get this bottom on. Right. All right. Peel off the bottom sticker here. I've seen builds on Twitter, but I've never got a chance to catch you build one live. Oh, thanks, Skull. Struggle is real today, guys. I guess it wouldn't be Monday, right? If it wasn't a struggle. Every peel has been in pieces. It really is Monday. You know what it is, Blaster? Every once in a while I get a different brand of acrylic. Because I order from one place and they order from whoever has the stuff, they buy it. And I'm just stuck with whatever that they have. Right? And sometimes, like this one company that I usually see, it's called like Marga Sipta or something like that. That one has like the peel that comes off really easily. And then this other brand that I've been using, I forgot what this one is. It's like it's like really thick. The what do you call it? The paper protection. So it's like it depends what company it is, really. Okay, this is the bottom artwork, guys. So this should be a little easier. This is the company I was talking about. I'm gonna go this way, guys. So I have two things to do. We're gonna peel this off here. Thick protection, yeah. Okay, that was relatively smooth. Then I'm going to peel this up to like the middle point so I can install the middle screws. And then I should be able to bolt down the rest. Okay. Nice. Okay. Peel the rest of this off. How much time we got, guys? Let's see. I need feet. Less than 5. Oof. Pushing. I'm pushing. Need my electric screwdriver. This would probably help. Speed running, dude. Yeah, for sure. So I'm just getting the feet prepped. Then I'm just going to plug it in and test it. Oh, guys, this is not gripping down here. I wonder why. Alright guys, I'm gonna run out of time. So the issue is now, for some reason, the bottom cover, because of the sides being kind of off, it's not aligning the way that I want it to. So I probably have to, actually let me try one quick thing. You can kind of see it aligning if I just hold the position. Okay, we got that. Let's keep trying. If I can't get this to go, I'm pretty cooked. And I have to do a little bit more tinkering. Oh, never mind. So far we got 2 in. I just have to push. Okay, got 3 in. I hope having this locked in will like, okay. Oh, this one's not going in. Wait, it is? It is. Yeah, I hope having this locked in will like, what do you call it? Push the edge, the corners to, like, I guess bend it a little bit more. This one's acting really funky. Let's see what's up with this. Oh, that's why. Okay. We kind of sort of did it. A couple issues. I'm gonna have to sort this out later, but for the most part, we got it going, guys. I'm gonna do one last step before we test it. Yeah, this side's the issue right here. This side's not locked down properly. There we go, we got it. Yep, I think we got all the corners finally like settled down. My arm is like burning up. All right. Woo! Last step. Little foamy things. No, we're good, we're good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't do these. These are supposed to be like these corner things here. Yeah, let me see. Get this on right. Whew! Okay, that's one. This is two. Three. And four. This is a new solution that I came up with because I didn't want to block this dude's artwork. I was like, let me see if I can come up with something. I think this is probably the best thing I've made. I might just do these for the corners. These little foamy things. Yo, Bogus Ad TV, thanks for the follow. Abad Agus. Thank you. Woo! Alright, let's put the lever on. Let's put the lever on. Oh, that's it. We did the, let's just do a plug-in test for the lights. Let's put it on 1, 2, 3, put it on PC mode. No, wait. We are on a Brook board. I'm gonna hold down start. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're on a Brook board. I have to do that later. Yeah. Mic check 1, 2. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. The problem with silicone, I can't really laser cut it. Reverse. Check, check, check. Oh, nice, guys. All right. Let's just do a quick... Make sure that it's being seen by the... Yes, okay. Okay, we're a little bit late, but we're good to go. So up, down, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir, guys. 1, 2, 3. Standard gamepad. Awesome. All right, guys, let me show it to you one last time. And I'm probably not going to be able to finish, like, you know, doing everything. I'm kind of a little bit of a rush today, as you guys can see. Hold on. What plate does the Fightstick have? What do you mean plate? What motherboard? We have a Brook UFB Fusion. No, I'm sorry, Brook Gen 5X. I need them corners. Yeah, buddy. Finish the fight. Tattoo style Fightstick. This is going out to the homie Brilliant. We got PS5, PC, Xbox. LEDs in here. Let me show you guys the back. Yeah, we are done. Looking sweet, looking sweet. All right, guys, I do need to cut out, so I'll save you all the proper goodbyes because I do have to cut stream pretty soon. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't followed yet, please follow, especially you guys on YouTube trying to get to 10K. Twitch fam, thank you so much for all the follows today. We got raids today from Skull King. We got Boda Gus TV. We got Buttersauce to follow, Chew follow. Appreciate you guys, man. Oh, it came out fire, Dab. Yeah, he showed it to me. That joint was fire. Yep. All right, guys. I'm out. Have a great rest of the day. Peace out. Love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next stream. You'll probably see these